everyone, it's Aimee Rickabus, and welcome back to The Manager. Today's episode is different. It's just me. No guests, no questions, just my mic, my heart, and a story I need to share. We're diving into something I'm living in real time: perseverance. Not the loud, gritty kind, but the quiet courage it takes to stand by the edge of your comfort zone with your heart pounding and leap anyway. Terrified but trusting. This is about what happens when you share your truth with the world. And trust me, it's scarier than writing a book. Writing a book wasn't the hardest part. And people keep asking me about writing The Manager. They ask me if it was hard, and honestly, it wasn't hard. The words poured out. I've lived this life. I've led teams and built businesses, raising kids, wrestled with my identity and my purpose. And the story was already in me. The hard part actually is sharing it, releasing it to the world, letting people read it, judge it, see me. This is where the fear really rushed in for me. It's funny because for the last 2 weeks, I've been on and off sick, which is so interesting because I haven't been sick in 10 years. Honestly, it's really strange. And I think it's just the part of me that's really been struggling with being so honest and being so transparent and being so visible. And sharing your authentic self with the world is a very vulnerable thing to do. I think all artists feel it. I remember this feeling back in film school. I would write a screenplay, and it was easy to write a screenplay. It's not easy to have someone else read your screenplay. It's easy to make a short film. It's hard to let other people watch your short films. It's the reckoning. It's the other side of creativity, the part where we share it with other people. That sometimes can be so scary, but it's also, that's where the legacy is. That's where we make such a big difference. We have to dig in and push past the pain point and push past the fear point in life. And that's what this episode is about. It's about what happens when we push past that fear, when we stop waiting to feel ready and we just choose to leap anyway, because that's where transformation begins. I would have loved to wait. I don't feel ready. Honestly, I woke up this morning, I launched my book this morning, and I just rolled out of bed like a regular girl and had no idea how today was going to go. But, I'm a builder. I started my first business at 22. I know how to hustle. I know grit, but I'm sharing something this raw, this personal, this book that took me somewhere new. And the podcast too, honestly, being really real with you guys, being here, being this voice, sharing my thoughts, my private thoughts with all y'all. I mean, this is out of my comfort zone. And comfort zones aren't just about avoiding hard work. Sometimes they're the places where we feel safe and we feel in control. And stepping out of it isn't just a catchy quote. It's soul deep work. It's trusting yourself when every shadow, fear of judgment, fear of failure, being too much or not being enough, it all tries to pull you back. Those are the moments when you have to dig in really deep and just trust the process. That's when you have to just have a plan, a strategic plan, and you just go with the plan. Don't listen to your mind that's trying to hold you back, and you just do what you need to do. It really is like jumping off that 30-foot cliff, in Maui, and the longer you stand on the ledge and look down, the harder it's going to be. So sometimes you just gotta jump. When it's time to jump, you jump. Launching The Manager brought all of those shadows to the surface. But I've learned this. Fear is just a signpost. It's proof that you're about to grow. A lot of times it's the thing that's trying to hold you back from your own personal growth too. So sometimes you have to see your fear and go, okay, I see you, fear. Are you trying to hold me back from my personal growth right now? And you use it. You use that fear to show you where the scared points are, where is the edge? And once you know where the edge is, you can go beyond that edge, right? And I try to tell my kids all the time, don't be scared, use that fear to show you where the edge is, and then you can go past it. And once you push past your fear, it disappears. Fear is only there as long as you allow it to be there, right? So as long as you push past your fear and you do whatever you're afraid of doing, poof, the fear evaporates. So I tried to approach this, especially today, with just this beginner's mind. and letting go. In yoga, there's this concept called beginner's mind, which I love. I learned this stuff when I was like about 30 years old and I needed it so bad. And I talk about it in my book. It's when you show up open, like with an open heart, no ego, and no ideas of what you're supposed to know, and you're just ready to learn. And that's how I'm approaching this launch. Like, this is so outside my wheelhouse, so let's just have a beginner's mind. I don't want to come in as a seasoned CEO with all the answers, but I just want to come in as a woman with a story, and I'm okay doing it scared. And I'm okay doing it without knowing exactly what I'm doing and doing it perfect, because perfect doesn't matter. Perfect is this construct that holds us back from our growth, from our potential. It's like, let go of perfect and let's just do it. Let's do things and be scared. Let's do things and be afraid, but push past it and then it will be gone. The fear will be gone. There's no playbook for vulnerability, no spreadsheet for sharing your heart. So I've adopted the mantra, let it go, let it happen. That doesn't mean I'm not strategic. In fact, strategy is awesome. It means I'm releasing the outcome. I'm focusing on the offering. Like, here it is. I'm putting it out into the world. I hope that this is a part of my legacy for my children, my daughters, my grandchildren. I hope that this book is something that people will look at and get value from. My truth, my work, and trusting it will land where it's meant to. I'm sharing this because so many of you are standing at your own edge. Maybe it's a business you're scared to start, a job you need to leave, or a truth you're afraid to speak to your partner, to your boss, to yourself. That moment when your hands shake and your heart races, it's not a sign that you're not ready. It's a sign that you're exactly where you need to be in that exact moment, because that's where life blooms. That's where you become the woman you're meant to be. When you confront your fears, when you face your fears, when you speak the words you're afraid to speak. This is how we become. We must become, we must evolve, we must grow. And that means we have to persevere. Perseverance is often quiet. We think of perseverance as loud, bold moves and sweaty breakthroughs, but sometimes it's just quiet. It's sending the email. It's publishing the post. It's walking into your book launch with a brave face, even when your inner critic is screaming. If you're in that quiet fight, pushing through your fear, I see you. I'm with you. This community is with you. Before we wrap up, I want to thank the people who've held me through this journey. To the Seaside Sisterhood, my incredible neighbors, you guys are awesome. Seriously, I couldn't have gotten through today without your group thread text, everyone sharing, I just bought your book and here's a picture of the receipt, and the love that I'm getting from my sisters at office hours, your encouragement and the belief in me. You've helped me carry this book through. This book wasn't just mine. It was lifted, loved, and launched by all of you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. One more thing. I'm thrilled to share that on May 10th, I'll be speaking at Stanford University alongside Maha founder Del Bigtree. It's an honor to join a conversation that bridges business, public health, and advocacy. Recently, we've seen real progress in protecting our families, like the removal of artificial food dyes, the toxic rainbow from our food supply, dyes like red 40, yellow 5, and blue 1, linked to hyperactivity, allergies, and worse, are finally being addressed. As a mom and an advocate for wellness, I'm grateful to every voice, policymakers, citizens, parents who made this happen. Change starts with us, step by step. I've been in the fight with the moms. Thank you, Zen Honeycutt, for all your hard work at Moms Across America. I see you, girl. I see your hustle. I'd love to have you on the show. Shout out to you big time. There have been some serious moms in this game for a long time trying to get these changes made, and I see you. I see your hard work. I see how you were out there trying to protect not only your own children, but all of the children, and I really appreciate all of the work you've done. In The Manager, I write about women as the CEOs of their households, managing everything: calendars, meals, emotions, traditions, without a title or a paycheck. It's project management, emotional leadership, and logistics, all in the margins of your day. If you're a mom, I see you. I see your late nights, your endless lists, your heart holding it all together. One of my favorite lines from the book is, there are women holding entire worlds together before 9 a.m. and still questioning if they've done enough. Take up space, rest, Celebrate yourself the way you are and the way you celebrate everyone else. And if you're not a mom, but you've been the glue for others, this is you too. Your leadership, your love, it matters. It's time we honor it. Take the leap. Whatever launching the book looks like for you, do it. Do it scared, do it imperfectly, but do it. Because on the other side of fear isn't just growth, it's freedom. Thank you for being here. If this resonated, share it with a friend. If you're in the thick of your own leap, I'd love to hear about it. DM me, tag me, or just write it down for yourself. I'm Aimee Rickabus, and this is The Manager. Until next time.